go out, I'm down to one last breath, but I can't stop now. We all fall down sometimes, yeah, but that's just life. So cross my heart and hope to die. Baby, I was born to fight the fear when I feel like dying. I'm trying to fly high, but I'm not a pilot, can't deny it. There's some days I feel idiotic, just a product of a system where you're lucky just to make a dollar. That ain't gonna stop me cause my grind's contagious. I'll do what it takes to turn passion to paychecks. And if I go down, I'ma do it on my terms. And every single problem brings a lesson that I learned. The darkest nights, when things seem so broken, it's hard to shine.
Alright guys, so here is the 72 volt Row Yeti. That's what I'm going to pronounce it as. A 20 amp hour battery, 72 volts. So that should make this old girl scoot along a little bit better and a little bit more efficiently. I got some fuses in, a little bit heavier than I anticipated. We got a 60 amp BMS. I might push over 60 amps just a little bit. As a lot of people do, you can go over a little bit. I think the max discharge rating is 120 amps, and of course that would only be for a few seconds. I have this battery container. I'm hoping, oh, it's gonna be so close, guys, so close to fitting in there. I'm hoping I can stuff it in there. Really am, guys. So let's see what we can do here. All right, guys, so I did stuff it in there. It's not the prettiest job in the world, but it's functional, it works. It'll make me sleep better at night. This was an aluminum one. I'll post it in the description if you do want to combo it up with this battery. Just keep in mind that I did have to do a lot of tearing it apart and bending the flaps out to get it to go down in there. And then, of course, it was just drilling the holes and feeding the wires through, which I just used one of these style bits and made it easy work with it. So I do like the fact that it having the metal case over it, just so I can sleep better at night. Charging it down here, even in the basement, just makes me paranoid. And if you look here, we did Junior's bike up here too, and he's got a metal case now, and it has 48 volt in there as well. So that's how we kind of did that up. It's just an ammo can, and I full taped the whole thing just to give it a little bit better appeal. But yeah, it'll make me sleep better at night if something does happen, even while they're riding the bike and something may occur, crash or anything. It just makes me sleep a little better, puts me at ease anyhow. And yeah, don't look at all the parts we're starting to get, motors and all kinds of bikes back there. Got a scooter we're going to get back together here soon. But anyhow, yeah, that's going to work. So let's throw this thing in, guys. All right, guys, there's the fair driver. We got her fuse all wired in. She's a little heavy, but heavy's better than not heavy enough, right, when it comes to gauging the wire. But still got to pop our fuse in. Going to set in the battery. It's going to set in an angle. I really wanted it to set straight up and down, but without modifying the frame, which I don't want to do because I don't think I'm going to be running this battery forever. So eventually I may look into an emerge. Come to find out, about what I paid for this battery is probably, if I was patient enough, I could have got one that's twice the battery for about the same price. But anyhow, this ought to be a pretty decent upgrade, and we're going to shimmy this up and put the battery in on an angle once it's done charging, and we'll see how this thing runs. Guys, there she is. I still want to come up with a little bit better strap job, but this works for now, just to run the bike a little bit. I want to make some kind of bracket to mount it down. Makes it being a little bit of a challenge being in there at like a 45 degree. But other than that, since you've seen it last, we've got the hydraulic front forks on there, the pit bike style forks. I think just over $100 on Amazon. Freaking pretty decent price. I'm glad I didn't try to make a video on it because it was a nightmare. I ended up using like KTM 50 wheel bushings, and I think a YZ80 front axle. I got a lot of parts, so I work on a lot of stuff. and we had a spare motocross tire. Guys, this thing does 48 mile an hour. I still get up to 45 with this. It kind of like the tire hums a lot more. I probably can still hit 48, but at 2 times on the stock rear tire, I hit 48 miles an hour, and I can't believe it. This thing is like so fast. It's just unreal. I actually think it would beat his souped up MX bike, his KTM 50, but we'll have to maybe drag race them here soon. The only thing I need to change is these stock bars are just kind of horrible and feel goofy. I need a set like his, so I'm going to look into like a Pro Taper big bar pit bike set. And then I think we're about done with this thing. Maybe putting a better rear shock at some point. This was just a cheaper 190 mil rear shock. Without further ado, guys, let's get out here and show you how awesome this is. Now, this thing is a wheelie machine. I am okay at wheelies. I need a lot of work. I did end up on my butt last night, and I'm a little sore, so we'll see how it goes, guys. Are you ready, Buck?
Yep.
Let's get out here and rip these things. All right, guys, it's wet, it's drizzling, but I have to get this video out for you guys. This thing is freaking badass. It's so fast too, it's unbelievable. Yeah, so 48 miles an hour, guys. All right, buddy. We got to figure out which way we want to go here. Right, for now, we're gonna hit the little wheelie spot, guys. We'll hit the little wheelie spot here. Start my GPS, and we're just gonna play around here. It's really, really wet and slick out here, but look at this thing. I mean, it's just so freaking fast, dude. It's unreal. All right, we got Junior's camera run up. So yeah, I looped it pretty good last night. So it's it wheelies like 30 times easier now, guys, with just this suspension on here. The only thing I hate about these foot pegs is you get your foot under them just a little bit, you knock them right up there. But yeah, guys, I definitely want to get this tire hooks up so much better. Like if I would have kneed into that turn or laid into that turn like that with the stock Razor tires, it would that's crazy. I even caught a little air there. It would have spun the tire like nothing. This is actually laying down some kind of tread force here. We got a dog. We're gonna kind of just work around some wheelies here. I had it on speed too, I could tell. Switched it over. I knew it wasn't right. I was like, I know that has a little bit more power than that. I was kind of, oh yeah. All right, we're gonna go out and hit some road, guys. All right, go ahead, lead the way, Buck. Oh my gosh, dude, it's unbelievable, the pickup. Like, I guess Electro Go has the 1100 watt kit. Just couldn't imagine the power to weight with like one of those. Whose yard is this? The suspension is a lot better, guys. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It just comes right up. It's unbelievable. Whop. This thing is so fun. Look up Ryan Goodyear for a tune on Facebook, guys. He hooked me up, and this thing is night and day. No lie. Absolutely night and day. Head up this hill, guys. Like in the past, like a stock Razor, freaking no, you weren't going to go up this hill. A stock Razor 650 undoubtedly would not go up this hill very well, and it's like I'm only like barely on the throttle, like maybe even an 8th of throttle, and it's easy 20 miles an hour up this hill. I could wheelie up this hill if I wanted to. We're still getting that down. How many of you guys have been chased by dogs? That's what I kept telling. He has a little blue one that was 1,000 watts. And we get to 0 to 15 really rather quickly, but that was about it, man. And then a dog can run 15 miles an hour. That's why I feel better with him on that. I think he's topping at around 28 to 30. I just can't get over this thing going 48 mile an hour, guys. All right, Bucky, be smart, okay? Pick it up a little bit. There was 30. Had to stop and see a little bit of... Oh my gosh, the torque is real on this thing. All right, guys, so we just got back to get Junior a jacket because he was a little cold out there on the rides, and we want to run the trails for you guys a little bit here, so we're going to do that real quick. Check this out, guys. Thinking about this, putting another piece of plywood since that's getting a little bit rotten there, and sink that in the ground, obviously, and make a little pit bike jump here. That's what we're thinking anyway. We'll see what happens. We do want to get a skid steer in. The Capote works for now, but it's old. And you know, you just can't really cut too much ground with the thing because it's an old tractor and it needs a lot of help. So we're thinking about taking this berm out and putting all that on the 2 tabletops we're making up top here, the old 2 doubles. Just want to make it more kid friendly. And yeah, so we're going to be working on the tractor really soon. I want to get a Bobcat rental, and we're going to just go to town in one day down here. But yeah, this is what we got in mind, and we want to make some pit bike jumps alongside of where we can run full-size bikes too. Junior, of course, has his KTM 50 that he still likes to rip around, and maybe we'll make a video where we race the yellow beast against his bike. But anyhow, we're going to run some trails here. Unfortunately, hunting season is in right now, and where we usually ride, I think people are hunting around that area, so I don't want to disturb them. So we're going to see what they're made of just around our little MX track here, guys. Oh, dude, nice, bud, nice. That was a heck of a jump. I'm not going to jump in this thing too crazy until I get a high-rise pit bike set of bars. It'll be a little wider too, and I bet that'll help my wheelie game. Sorry, dude. All right, we'll hit this jump again, and we'll go run the trails back in the woods. Go for it, buddy. Go, go, go. See, he has to tippy toe it. Here he goes. All right, bud, come on. I said back in the trails. He's just out of it today. That's so fun. My gosh, man. All right, lead the way, Buck. Don't get smoked, Bobby, now. Yeah, this suspension's pretty good. I'll leave all the links and everything I put on this bike in this video. And you know, obviously these forks aren't like his, but they're way better than stock. Get into it. I'm gonna pass him. So I'm breaking loose and just, oh my gosh, it is a blast. We need to do some trail maintenance back here, that's for sure. This thing is so fun. I'm actually thinking about getting one more, guys. It's kind of funny. I don't know if my pegs will hit through here, but yeah, I'm gonna build one for my wife and my oldest daughter to jump on sometimes. And I think we'll put his 2,000 watt on it. Once we get another 3,000 watt, that's what he'll roll with. Oh, he hopped up the lane. I had to pass. Oh man, wheels coming up. I wish we had some kind of external views here of me riding this. I could set that up, man. Props to everybody that does all that extra work to make these videos. I've been there, and it's hard, man. It ain't easy. That's, of course, you got a paid camera guy. How much you want to bet? So I'm going to lead the way this time, guys, and we'll take you through our portion of the track that we changed a little bit. I haven't really showed much on that. But yeah, so we kind of restructured it a little bit. The downhill doubles are still about the same, the one little uphill, and then the 30-footer we're going to leave there. And then we're making everything else tabletops to make it kid friendly, newbie friendly, you know, for the youth to learn. So All right, buddy. He said he thinks we're betting $5 that he can keep up. I'm betting that he can, obviously. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Set, go. Wow. It's like it's so fun. I'm not over exaggerating this either. Whoa. Like, come on, dude. None of your SSRs or anything like that, unless they're heavily modded, it's got to take off like that. Yeah, I get it. Top end probably be a little different, but for like in these trails and shit, I will guarantee you I will wax those bikes. Oh, he's on me, folks. That's how he gets faster, man. That's why I like these things. No one even knows we're doing it. I'm still, you know, working on his skill set. That'll help when he gets back on, when he gets on his 50. Look, did he wreck already? Oh, here he comes. Here he comes. Oh, I should have took the berm line. I would have made that turn a lot faster. I mean, it just, the front wheel just comes right up and gets floaty. I'm literally catching air through there, dude. All right, we're gonna jump over to the Fair Driver app here, guys, and look off, man. Oh yeah, I think Daddy waxed him. Let's jump over to the Fair Driver app, guys, and see what kind of motor temps we're running here. Let's see here. Return to simple mode, graph. Oh, dude, we're still sitting pretty good. What's that?
I jumped the uphill.
Did you jump the uphill? Awesome. So we're looking pretty good here, guys. That's cool. So our temps are not looking too bad. His motor likes to heat up on that kit, and I have him a heat sink coming for it. It gets definitely hotter than this one. But where's my $5, dude?
I kept up with you.
He owes me $5, guys.
You got dust all over my eye.
Boom! Shakalaka! Yeah, dude! Alright, guys, so I guess, you know, this wouldn't be a video without proving the speed of this thing. Now, I'm going to tell you, I probably stop around 45. And I know you guys, everybody's going to be like, oh, yeah, right, 48. But no, it does. Stock gearing, 48 mile an hour. We'll see what we get up to just from here down to there. We got a little help with the hill there, and then we'll hit the straightaway on the back road here, guys. And we'll see what our top speed ended up being. All right, buddy, be smart out here. We're turning right down here, okay? All right, let's go, dude. That's where we can stop, guys. I don't need it. If I kept balling through this straightaway, I would definitely hit 48. But I will say that the tire, this bigger tire, is definitely probably slowing this thing down, this MX tire. I could tell, and you could hear the hum from this thing much more too. Started it right from here, okay, buddy? You stay right lane, unless you see a car. Straight away, as flat as flat can be here, guys. Oh, we're already punching 30 miles an hour. Alright, so with the stock Razor tire, I'm hitting 48, and with this MX tire on the back, we got 45 mile an hour, guys. But still, I mean, that's awesome. So, I mean, what sucks about those Razor stock tires is when you get off-road, and we've been plenty off-road with these, right, bud? When you get off-road, that just cuts right in. It's horrible. For light off-road, compact, it's probably not that bad. But you got stickies all over you. You must have been all over the place in the woods. Yeah, so I mean, that's something, like, if you want to do mild off-road and keep them on the street, you probably could just stick with these tires. But if you're even in wet grass, I felt like I was on ice with these tires. That's why I was like, man, we had this tire laying around. It's a Michelin 2.5 by 10 Michelin on there. And like I say, I just had to do a little bit of grind work with my handy dandy grinder for that back tire. But it is night and day off-road, and that's what I want, because we're going to be we're going to be actually jumping these things and building some pit bike jumps and stuff, guys. That's kind of crappy. All right, just a little bit of off-road taste, guys. This tire is so much better. I can't wait to come back here. Tomorrow's supposed to be crappy and you can't hunt on Sundays. Oh man, what a difference in the tire. All right, guys, this is where we're gonna end it because we don't want to disturb any of the hunters. So we're gonna do a whip around right here. All right, guys, pick a bird. Oh, this tire is so awesome. It's a big difference in the suspension too, guys, no doubt. Alright guys, well, we're back from our ride and I think we're gonna call it quits here. I'm still sitting at 78.3 volts, which is not too bad. You get down around like 65-ish, you probably want to start heading home. The only other thing I'm going to do, guys, is put some bars on this and a better battery mount for this thing, more of an official one. That's temporary. I've already had them come loose, and obviously if we're going to be jumping, I want that thing secured. So we'll get on here and see what we did for a range test, guys, and speed test, travel history, 959. We did 46.8 mile an hour, so that was pretty good, guys. We only did about 5 miles. Obviously this video wasn't a range test at all. It was just kind of showing you what this bike was made of. And there's Junior jumping away. But 48 mile an hour on the stock Razor meat, and if you throw more of an aggressive tire on there, like this one, it probably will slow it down ever so slightly. But thanks for watching Digging Deep, guys. Tune in for more content coming on the electric pit bikes. We're actually going to make a little pit bike track and then kind of keep a traditional motocross track feel to it for the bigger bikes too, all in one, right buddy? Thanks for watching Digging Deep. Until next time, guys.